The Journey of Questions, a story of hidden answers. In a peaceful mountain village, there lived a curious boy named Ilyas. He always asked, why? Why do people suffer? Why do things go wrong when we pray for good? Why does Allah let things happen that hurt? One day, his wise grandfather, known by all as Baba Karim, said, "Come, walk with me tomorrow at sunrise. I will show you Allah's answers, but you must not ask any questions until the end." Ilyas agreed. First stop, the broken lantern. They walked to the nearby hilltop where an old shepherd was sitting. He smiled and waved at them. As they passed by, Baba Karim suddenly pushed over the shepherd's lantern, and it shattered. Ilyas stared, horrified. Why would he break the old man's only lantern? But he remembered his promise and stayed silent. Second stop, the dying tree. Further down the valley, they reached a house where a mother and child lived. A huge fruit tree shaded their home. Baba Karim took out a small axe and began cutting into the roots. The tree didn't fall, but it was clearly dying. Ilyas clenched his fists. That tree feeds them. But again, he held his tongue. Third stop, the abandoned well. Finally, they reached an old abandoned well behind a crumbling house. Baba Karim carefully removed the stones blocking it, cleaning it out. No one even lives here, Ilyas thought. Why help an empty house? The hidden wisdom. As the sun began to set, Baba Karim sat on a rock and looked at Ilyas. Now you may ask your questions. Ilyas burst out, "Why did you do those things? You broke a lantern, harmed a tree, and fixed a well no one uses." Baba Karim smiled. "Now listen, my dear. The shepherd's lantern was leaking oil. Had he lit it tonight, it would have caught fire and burned his tent. He will find a new one in the morning, but tonight he is safe. The tree was rotting inside. Soon it would have fallen on the child during a storm. Cutting it now will force them to build a safer garden wall and save a life. The old house? A traveler will rest there tonight. If the well is clear, he'll survive. If it was blocked, he'd die of thirst." Ilyas stared, speechless. Baba Karim put a hand on his shoulder. Sometimes, Allah removes what looks good to protect us from something worse. And sometimes He gives quietly when no one sees. Moral. Not everything that hurts is harmful. Allah's plan is full of mercy, even when we don't understand.